Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end U doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs, compete for Super Bowls, have a legitimate #1 threat at the tight end position.
Here is Cam Little, ready to get this thing started. And off we go here on EA Sports. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
They'll throw out of the gun. A pass complete there to Smith. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Man in motion is Smith. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Last week was really all about the turnovers. He had some success throwing for 3 touchdowns. At times, the offense was really clicking and had some nice rhythm, but he has to eliminate the turnovers. Anytime that a defense can take the ball away, their odds of winning the game significantly increase. So coming into this game, can he continue to keep the good, continue to trust that passing game to score points and be aggressive on offense, and at the same time, eliminate the bad? That's going to be the key today, and if he can do that, man, this is as good an offense as we've seen in this league.
And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Man in motion is Smith. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Here's 2nd and 9. That's quickly out to Smith. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and fourth down is coming up.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
His throw left side is complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. They'll look to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Back to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down. They'll look to throw again. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it for the touchdown. That is first touchdown this year.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
At the 32-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Off he goes.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's a gain of 12 there. That's enough for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Man in motion is Smith. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
Quick hitting slant there. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Man in motion is Smith. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Second and a yard. Now here's a keeper on the zone read.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Over the top, he's got it. Touchdown. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes Ford on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. This offense making its way back on the field, led by their wide receiver. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. And out of the gun, he'll throw. He runs with it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, But if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast.
That's going to be intercepted. And this defense comes through with the turnover.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding offense.
His drive will start on the ground. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll stick with him again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
A quick throw out wide, caught left side. Well, that is a fitting end to this drive. Nothing works. He loses yardage on 3rd down. Here comes 4th down. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the quick slant, they find Dell. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Throwing now from the gun. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. In trouble, and down he goes.
You can sense this defense. They're really starting to come alive. Last time out, they forced a turnover. Now they got their first sack of the day. These big plays start to steamroll, and you can just feel their confidence continue to build.
That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's a run. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's pinned. Has a touchdown. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
No problem there on the extra point, and his guys will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Pass brought in by Ferguson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials indicating, let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. It's a gain of 10 yards, and that will be a first down. Back to the air one more time. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And this defense will take over following the turnover.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
First and 10 now from the 36. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. And he's in for the score. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Extra point by Little is good. And the visitors will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll look to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. It's a touchdown. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And his guys have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Throwing now on first and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Back to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff can get a chance to look him over during the break. They'll look to throw yet again. And this will be incomplete. But a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty.
Automatic first down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Little's kick is good. And the visitors will cut the lead down to 4.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A tight end in motion now. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And in the 2nd quarter, it is the Eagles who are out in front. Justin Herbert with a touchdown pass. From there, we head down south to Atlanta. Check.
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Not much. 2nd and long coming up. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. Not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Second down and 8. There's that man again. Another catch.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll run. He is in for the touchdown. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Extra point by little is good. And the visitors extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now Watkins on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one. When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. And you're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense, so give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense intended when the coordinator called that play.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the visitors are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Checking it down. This one is caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, The quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now a handoff, running right. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a...
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Extra point by Little is good. And the visitors will extend this third quarter lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And a short pickup to about the 30. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Man in motion is Smith. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
This fielded inside the 35. Whoa! And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now a give up the middle. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to get there. Maybe he's looking for a cutback lane, but that certainly didn't develop. And now it's fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the visitors add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. That's quickly out to Smith. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. A quick throw taken in out wide by Dell. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They face 2nd down and 7. He'll drop to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 7.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Has a touchdown. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and through. And his guys are back within 6. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. What a time for a pick six for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them, and you're able to extend that lead.
And now, after the pick six, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick six, but add on a 2-point conversion. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Up the middle they go. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
That one caught by Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down. Now, faking the give. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. 3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this over the middle to Smith.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's 1st and goal.
Man in motion is Smith. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He's going to tuck it and go. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. And he's going to be taken down. Could not get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over. Stopped on 4th and goal.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Handoff here. Up the middle. And this will not help the cause. He's going backwards. Tackled back at the 8.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
That is not going to work at all. He'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage. Very short of the 1st down. 4th down coming up. And now here comes the punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Now fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end, And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Now a loose football. The defense has got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And a terrific play for the defense to come up with the score that, Greg, extends their lead and really hurts the offense's momentum.
Mike, it's hard enough in this league when you find yourself trailing in the second half to be able to battle yourself back and try to end up winning this game. But when you have turnovers like that, that not only then extend the lead, it just makes that even a taller task.
Extra point by Little is good. And the visitors will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now Watkins on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A throw caught by Dell on the outside.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
To the outside, he's got Smith. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That's caught by Smith on the right side.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He's got his man. It's Smith. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Down to a knee, one more time. And that should just about do it. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. So it's a win for our visitors. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.